ETH is a lot behind them Bitcoin. So what is going on with it? Is it on the way to the peak? Today, I will give you the insights from the chart and also to teach you how to know there is the cycle peak so you can sell it on time. Welcome to ymchannel. If you follow crypto, you cannot miss this video. Click like, subscribe, and share with your friend now. This channel is about trading strategy, money mindset to help you to make more money. This channel is only for education purpose. We don't recommend you to do any trade. So now we look at ETH USD 2-week chart. So basically, I'm going to show you also one method in the end of the video, how to know this is a peak so you can sell it on time. Okay, so hit like right now. Okay, so now we go to the 2-week chart. So basically from June 2022, ETH is playing inside this triangle pattern. Okay, so this triangle pattern, this structure basically is back to 2021 February. This is crazy because ETH basically is always repeating the historical pattern. So, and you always love this kind of triangle pattern. This called ascending triangle pattern. Once they go above this, they will have a big go up trend. Okay, they have a big uptrend. So what is going on right now? So basically, when we under this blue line, it serves as a resistance. When they above, they serve as a support. So for example, here, resistance, and then boom, support and go up again, boom, resistance, resistance, and then you play with it with one candle like this, and then boom, we go above it. Okay, so it is like a spring squeeze the energy, and boom, they go all the way up. Even the volume is the same thing. They squeeze the volume at the same time. It's going down. It's squeezing, 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 squeezing. It is crazy. So the last cycle, I want to show you, the first cycle is doing exactly the same thing back to 2017. So let me show you this one. You see how they play with this triangle pattern, and boom, they go up. Okay, so but one thing is different from the first cycle and the second cycle. I'm going to show you what is the difference and what is the consequence of the difference. The second cycle, same. They're squeezing inside this triangle pattern, and then they go above. They come back to touch the support. What is crazy to see this pattern? This three candle is perfectly demonstrate these two line as a support. So the body stay above the blue line. The wick touching this black line perfectly. Have you seen it? This three, even this 5 candle, they demonstrate this two line, the importance of this two line. Okay, so this is a crazy pattern. The very good thing, the difference from the first cycle and the second cycle, why the first cycle goes so, it's not so high and then come back down, and the second cycle go crazy. Why is that? Because the second cycle they come back to touch this as a support, and then they go up. Okay, if they go all the way up, they didn't come back, you cannot go too high. Okay, so now we are playing the third cycle. Are they going to come back down and form a similar structure like the second cycle, like this? This is important. Okay, if they couldn't form a similar structure like this one, like they cannot come back to touch this as a support, or they go all the way up, this up would not be that high, would not be that high. Okay, so let's see how you play with it. I want to show you another crazy thing is called MACD. So MACD also play like copying step by step. When we have the first cycle coming here, we have a golden cross here. When we have the second cycle here, the triangle pattern, we have another golden cross here. And now, what happened now is the first cycle here, we also have this golden cross. What is golden cross? Is the blue line go above the red line, okay? So this is quite crazy when you understand how they repeat the pattern, this could be quite interesting to play with because you can actually predict what is going on next, okay? And with something very similar also, if you look at MACD, basically, we have a circle here. So it's like death cross, golden cross, and then another golden cross. They have a two red dots here. And what's going on now is exactly the same. We have one circle here, and we have also two dots here. Okay, so basically, are we forming this the second small circle here? It is possible. It is possible. When they come back to retouch the we touch this, it's possible we come back down to form a second circle here. Let's look at the first one. The first cycle, basically, we did not have, first, we don't have the red dot, and it did not form a small circle here. It did not form. Basically, it doesn't give any break to the cons and then go all the way up. But sometimes it's good for the cons to come back as a break. Okay, it's good because you can go further away. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is the RSI. It's the YM trip entry first. So YM trip entry is my exclusive indicator. You can subscribe by month. You can cancel anytime or subscribe by year. So it's a cheaper price if you do that. So basically they tell you when the institution coming in. You can see the second cycle, they have the green bars here. Okay, the first cycle, it doesn't have any green bar because at that time there's nothing coming in. But if the second cycle we have here, okay? And the first cycle we have also here, okay? So it also show us this is like one of the bottom soon, okay? It doesn't mean this is the bottom. I told you this is the bottom is one area, but it's a good confirmation to tell you, hey, this is actually the bottom. Maybe you should pay attention to it. The next indicator I want to show you is called YM cheapest. YM cheapest to show you the institution fund movement. Okay, so when it is bottom, basically we will have a lot of green bars. What does it mean, green bars? Green bars mean lock chips. Like people buy at the top, people get locked up here. Okay, so usually it's the individual get locked up. Individual get locked up. So basically you can tell roughly where is the bottom. Where is the bottom? Okay, so we have here. When the peak happen, basically when the red is going up, the purple line is going up. Basically, it means the price is also going up. Usually, okay, usually we need like when the red get enough chips, the institution get enough shares, they will pull up the price. Okay, like here, they will start to pull up. Okay, so this is a very cool indicator. If you haven't subscribed yet, click the link in the description and don't click the link in the comment because I know many scam for when I mention crypto, it's always some crazy comment below. So just pay attention. Don't click any random link. Click the link inside the description. Another thing I want to teach you is RSI. So RSI is also a free indicator. And this one is crazy. I can basically teach you how to see this is a peak. 2-week chart. When the RSI have the divergence, basically mean the price going up and the peak of RSI is going down. This means this is the peak. This is the peak. The second cycle is quite crazy because they have 3 points. 1, 2, this is the first divergence, right? So people sell here. You should sell here. And the second, you have also here. Price going up, the RSI going down. So basically, this is the third one to confirm, hey, sell me, this is a really cool indicator. And right now we are quite far away from the RSI 70. So when it's over 70, you need to pay attention. This is a overbought zone, okay? This is a free indicator and it is really, really cool. Another thing I want to show you is, so many things I want to show you, man. Well, it's the last video, basically is I think it's the last video for this year. So I want to give you more information. So another thing I want to show you is also our side. We draw a line here. Around 65. Basically, 65 is like quite critical for two-week chart ETH. Why? Because many times, basically one time, two time, and three time, four time, five time, six time. Six time, it acts as a support and resistance. And right now we're under this line, so it is like a resistance to us. So is it possible we come back down a little bit, go up again? Yes, it is possible. Okay, so also we have a structure here. The period low is one of our structure here, basically around 2,500, basically around here. Okay, around 2,500 is our resistance. Okay, so is it possible? Yes, to come back down to touch. Okay, so why it is so much behind the Bitcoin? I'm going to show you why is that. So if we look at Bitcoin, basically, let's look at the two-week chart. It also building a structure here. You see, every cycle is the same thing, building the structure, and it's going to also boom to build the second structure here. Okay, and one thing I want to show you is two-week chart here, the golden cross. It did not actually really cross. Actually, it just slightly slides up. You see here, basically it slides up in slide up in September, around September. And when we go back to the ETH, this one is October. So we are a bit behind than the Bitcoin, but still we are still on the way to the peak. So I know many people message me about, oh, should they switch? Should we buy other coin? If you buy other account, I did not really pay attention to other account, just pay attention to the market cap, okay? And also to pay attention to this triangle. If they have another triangle called descending triangle, like this pattern, you need to pay attention, okay? If they drop below, this would be crazy. This would be crazy. If they drop below, this would be crazy. Remember, 90% of the altcoin disappear after a couple of years. So that is one of the reasons I don't really pay attention. I don't really spend time to study which altcoin is good, because you need to go behind the company to understand what is going on inside the company. Are they really functioning? Are they really have a function? Are they really profit? Okay, so I don't really follow other altcoin, but I know other altcoin go so crazily high price. But I just want to give you a bit warning about the triangle pattern. Also, you can check the market cap. So you can do, they have a market cap here, okay? So you can know what is going on with the market cap. For example, ETH, what is going on here? You can see. So we don't need, just use the simple map here. Okay, we have a higher high, we have a higher low. What does it mean here? Basically, it means that the money is coming in. So is it safe to keep it? Yeah. So for example, BTC. Of course, BTC is the biggest crypto. So look, higher high, higher low is all the way going up. Okay. So it is very good way to know which coin is good, which coin is bad. For example, just show you one example. I'm not saying anything. I'm just showing you if your altcoin, this is Binance, is all the way going down. It's all the way going down. They did not did not confirm this is higher high or higher low yet. Okay. What happened is it good to keep this coin? Yeah, you need to be very aware about, are people leaving this coin or are people entering this coin? Okay, so this is something quite interesting. For example, so market cap. Oh, like this. It's quite interesting also. This is 2-week chart market cap. Okay. If they on the, for example, if they are on the all the way on the way, well, this pattern you need to be careful. This pattern you need to be careful. But when they're going all the way down, what do you think? The price would be what? Would be also going all the way down because no one is keeping this coin. No money is coming in. So you need the coins to have money coming in. Does it make sense to you? If it makes sense, click like right now. And okay, so this is my sharing today, and I see you in the next video. Everyone have a Merry Christmas. Finished the Merry Christmas already, but everyone have a good New Year. Okay, 2024, and I see you in the next video. If you don't have the indicator, you can subscribe it right now or join my course, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.